Okay. So with that being said, let me pull up the syllabus so we could go through the syllabus very, very quickly. All right, let me have to scroll up here. I'm going to share my screen with you all in just 1 second. I want to get the syllabus where it needs to be. Okay. All right. Quick question. Is everyone able to see the syllabus clearly? You can answer yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to be sure that everyone can see the syllabus clearly. Okay. Well, with this here, of course, as you know, this class is 4 credits. And it says that the days that the class meets is Mondays and Wednesdays. Now listen, this is a little flexible because we are in an online course. Of course, I know that we are under the basically lockdown for the stay-at-home order from the governor, but I know a lot of you have jobs and other responsibilities. So what I am saying to you all is this here: if you cannot make the 1 to 3 o'clock sessions, there are other ways that you can have attendance taken. And I will be recording all of our class sessions. So I will be sending out like the link so that everyone, if you want to look at the class session, like you were not able to be there, you can look at the class session and get all of the notes that you need for the course. Now, I'm not advocating for you not to show up. I'm just letting you know that there are options because we are going to have assignments that we're going to do in class that you will be able to do as a group and also ask questions from myself. So it is very imperative that you do come to class, but if you cannot, there are some options here. All right, so the location is basically it's online, Big Blue Button, and JetNet. I've already introduced myself. If you have not signed up for Connect Math, I have the code here, and we can go through the setup for Connect Math. Also, we have the Connect Math website, and then the numbers for you to be able to contact me at. The office, I would suggest that you don't call that number. And the reason why I suggest that is because, as you see, I'm not on campus. The best phone number to contact me at will be at my cell at this number here. Or you can email me. My office hours are from 10 to 1 o'clock, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and also from 1 to 3 o'clock on Mondays and Wednesdays. So you can email me or give me a call during those times, and I will get back with you with whatever questions you may have. Okay, the course descriptions, you could basically go read on your own here, but the prerequisites, you must have taken either Math 030 or Math 040 to be in this course. If you did not take either one of those or place into this course, you need to sign up for the course that has the co-requisites with the 040 and 130 combined. Okay, now we have a few of the expectations. You can read those at your leisure. The textbook, I do have a quick question about the course pack. How many of you have received your course pack or have your course pack?
Well, I don't have a course. I don't know what the course pack is because I ordered a book for the class before it switched to the online version. And when I went back to the bookstore, it provided other like actual options. I don't know if I have the right book now since we can do it online.
Okay, we will see. We will see. Last name Salazar. I need you to respond.
Yeah, that was me who.
Oh, that was just
Sorry,
saying
I
that.
should have
Oh,
said my
okay,
name.
okay. All right, just want to be sure. All right, so and then you can let me know once I go through this. Mr. Richard, so you have the course pack. Did you just receive it? When did you receive the course pack?
I emailed or I called the bookstore the other day, and they shipped it to my house. The book, so it's the same as her. I don't know if I have the right book.
Oh, okay, okay. So you do have it in your possession.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, we shall see. Now, the rest of you that do not have the course pack, you need to reach out to the bookstore. And if they have not contacted you, then what I would do, I would reach out to them for you. But I would need to know by our next class if you still do not have the course pack. All right. So now, the course pack is basically what we're going to use in this class to take notes. So it's very important that you have it. If you don't have the course pack, you can take notes in a notebook. And then when you get your course pack, you can transfer the material over to your course pack. Okay, now, as far as the extras for this course, even though it's classified as an extra, it's still like a requirement. Like, for instance, the laptop, cell phone, calculator app, or calculator. Those are required for this course. Now, if you have a TI-83, TI-84 calculator, great. We can use that, and you can use that for this course. But the main calculator that I will be using is Desmos. And I will be using Desmos, and I will sometimes go over the TI-83, TI-84 calculator as well. All right. Ms. Torres, do you have a question?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All right. Oh, no problem. Okay, now, especially since we're in the online environment, you know that our course, it requires the use of a computer. So, with that being said, you need internet access. Now, if you have an Android phone, or even I believe the iPhone will work the same. If you go on your phone and click on those three dots that says desktop version, it would allow you to navigate through the Connect Math as if you were on a regular computer. But it is very and required that you have some form of internet access, because that is the only way you will be able to do a lot of the assignments in this course. Okay, now, I put that all lessons will be taught synchronized using Big Blue Button on Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 to 3 p.m. And all lessons will be available on YouTube.com as well. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to record the session, wait after the session has finished recording, then I'm going to upload it to YouTube. And then I'm going to send the whole class the link. And what I'm going to do when I upload it to YouTube, I'm going to put the section numbers for what we did that day. Like, basically, if we don't get to any content today, I would just put the first class session. And then you would know that it's basically describing the syllabus and everything like that. But aside from that, if we cover two lessons, like say 1, 1, and 1, 2, the video would say sections 1, 1, and 1, 2, and it would be definitely from the class. Okay, now we come here to the exam process. Basically, you're going to be taking exams online, and it's going to be maybe one that you have to do paper and pencil. It's really mainly the final. but your exams 1 through 4 for the most part will be online. And we will get to how that will be set up. Okay, grading procedure. You'll have Connect Math, class participation, and class participation will be calculated from the check-in assignments. Now, these assignments are all due, the check-in assignments, they're all due by Friday, by the Friday of the completed lesson. Now, we meet Mondays and Wednesdays. So if on Wednesday, whatever lesson we have done by Wednesday, the Monday and Wednesday lessons will be due as a check-in assignment on Friday. And typically I make it before 8 p.m. that is due. All right, group quizzes and prep assignments. We will have some group quizzes in this class, and I'm going to go over how the groups will be set up. Aside from the group quizzes, you also will have prep assignments. Now, you have to be careful in confusing prep assignments with homework assignments. They're basically right after each other, but they have different values. So the prep assignment is not homework, and homework is not the prep assignment. The prep assignment is supposed to prepare you for the homework. So that is like one of the bigger differences between the two. One prepares you for the homework, and one is the actual homework, but both has their own grade. Now the exams, after each unit, we will have an exam, and it says here you could basically, the exams will be online, but the ones that you have to do paper and pencil, you could turn it in as a PDF, or you could do it on Desmos and send it to me. Okay, now, it says being absent for an exam without prior arrangements will result in a 0 on the exam. Now, this is barring an emergency. Now, of course, I will have to be the determiner of what an emergency is. But barring an emergency, if you miss an exam, you don't get to make it up unless we talked about it and we came up with a viable solution. Okay, now, the cumulative final, there's no makeup for the final. So the final, I would say last semester, the final was a mixture of online and written, but we'll just have to see. We'll have to determine whether or not it's going to be a combination or just all written or all online. But I will let you know in the near future. Okay, now, the extra credit policy is very simple. There's no extra credit. That's the math department policy. Now, the grading scale. You have 4 exams that's worth 12.5% apiece. When you add all 4 of them up, that'll be 50% of your grade. The homework is 10% of your grade. The participation and or check-in assignments is 10%. The group quizzes and prep assignments is 10%. And the cumulative final is 20%. Now, one grade here that you need to be very, very conscious of is the 2.0, 70%. The reason why I'm telling you to be very conscious of that is because that is the minimum that you need to be able to pass this course. Of course, I'm not telling you to shoot for the minimum, but I'm just letting you know when all else fails, you need to at least get the 70% in order to pass the course. So just bear that in mind. All right, now, anything below 70%, you need to retake the course. All right, the academic honesty policy, basically very simple, just be honest. Don't cheat. Then we have accessibility for different programs at the college, and especially with the American with Disabilities Act of 1991. We do fully comply with that. So we do have resources here for you to look up where to get the resources that you need. Now, incompletes policy, I put a snippet of what the incompletes policy is here at Jackson. You can look at that in the student handbook. Makeup policy. Now it says here, students can make up assignments if the instructor is given notification for the assignment is due and consents to allow the students to make up the assignment. Final exams are the only assignment that will not be allowed to be made up. So basically what they're saying is that with the makeup policy, you have the potential of making up every assignment except for the final exam. Okay, help. We got a few places. We got academic advising. You have my office hours. You have in class, and you have each other. Now, your student responsibilities. Students are expected to complete all requirements of this course. It is up to the students to have all necessary accommodations to complete assignments by the due date. Students who are not able to attend the synchronized teaching sessions will need to access the corresponding videos for the class sessions that they would not be able to attend. A student resources page will be given to students via email at the start of class. Now, I will discuss that a little further about the resources page. Now, attendance. Now, basically, attendance goes like this. If you come to class, you're here. You satisfied your attendance. You're supposed to participate as well, not just show up and don't participate in anything. Now, there are other ways, and I'm gonna go down here first before I go. Well, let me take care of this first. If you look at these 2 bullet points here, it says if you miss more than 2 consecutive class periods, you will be dropped from the course. 2 consecutive class periods is the equivalent of you losing a week of instruction. We only have 12 weeks. So if you miss 2 consecutive classes, I will have to drop you from the course. And I will tell you what I define as a class period. Okay, it says if at any point in the semester you have missed half or more than half of the class periods, you will be dropped from the course. Okay, now this is how daily attendance is taken. So this will answer how you would be able to get the attendance aside from coming to Big Blue Button. Okay, first bullet point, assign that day's Big Blue Button session. Okay, or complete that day's Connect Math assignments, or complete that day's prep assignments, or complete that day's check-in assignment, or complete that day's group quiz. So you have technically 5 ways that you could be marked here. The first one is attending the Big Blue Button session, and the other 4 is completing some assignment. Now, here's the thing. Okay, say you miss, well, let's just say you would miss today. And say we cover section 1-1. You go to Connect Math, I do need to change the due date, but if you go to Connect Math, and let's say the due date for 1-1 was June 1st. Now we know today is May 18th. So as far as taking attendance is concerned, you would do 1-1 today that could count for the attendance of you missing the Big Blue Button session, or or not utilizing any of these other things for attendance. By doing that Connect Math assignment today or by that Friday, that will count as your attendance. So, and then that works with all of the rest as well. Now, the caveat here is that as the instructor, I reserve the right to make changes to the syllabus as I feel necessary. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that I would change the syllabus to make an assignment that was only worth 5%, jump it up to 50%. No. What I'm saying is because we are in this online environment, there are things that could end up changing, and I would need to change my syllabus to reflect that. Okay, now this is a calendar of events. As you all know, with a calendar, It's subject to change depending on what's going on. Now today we're supposed to complete section 101 and set you up for Connect Math and anything else. All right, now, you notice here we have a very thorough schedule. Sometimes we may be a little bit ahead, sometimes we may be a little behind. But by the time we get to August 5th, everything will be completed and the final, you'll be taking the final that day. All right, some important dates. Now, May 18th, first day of class. May 25th is Memorial Day, which is next Monday. We don't have any classes on that day. Okay, now on the 27th is the census date. Now, just to give you an understanding of the census date, since you all came to class, it doesn't apply to you. But say you were someone that did not show up to class or was not actively participating, and by the 27th, I realized that you are not actively coming or participating, then what that would mean is I would drop you from the course. You wouldn't get a withdrawal. You would be just dropped from the course without anything going on your record. But depending on how many credits you have, it could affect your financial aid. Okay, now July 4th is Independence Day. July 31st is the last day to withdraw. Now, on the 31st of July, if you feel there's no chance of you passing, and you're just going to, and you talk to me, and we look up your grade, and you still feel that way, and you feel like you want to take a withdrawal, then that is the last day that you could do it and get a W on your transcript. Now, after that, if you do not withdraw in that time period and your grades are very, very low, you can end up with a 0.0 on your transcript, which would definitely torpedo your grade point average. August 5th is the final exam, and August 10th, the grades are due. All right, so that being said, that is basically an overview of the syllabus. Did you all have any questions? Let me do a quick poll here. Do you all have any questions? All right, for those of you that have a question, please feel free to ask it. Or type it.
Hello. Are all assignments on Connect or both Connect and JetNet? Like,
it's on both Connect and JetNet.
Okay, so the check-ins will be. I see on JetNet that they're now popping up now. The check-in assignments. Do we just click that link and it goes to Connect?
No, I will go over that with you real quick. I will go over that with, and the reason why I want to go over that with you is because to me it's a lot better when you see it as opposed to me just telling it to you. So what I'll do after I answer these questions, that'll be my first thing for us to go to JetNet and go over all the assignments that you would need to do from JetNet, and then we will go to Connect Math.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Ariana, let me see. The course pack is supposed to come from the bookstore. They're supposed to mail it to you, but I don't know what address you may have on file. I was just telling students to reach out to the bookstore to let them know that you do not have the course pack yet. And they should mail it to you. All right. All right, now before I go on, just want to ask again, are there any other questions? No other questions. Yes,
sorry.
You said what?
Oh, this is Araceli. So I do have a question as well.
Okay.
So the book will be through that Connect Math then. We don't need a physical book.
Right. Okay. The course pack is almost like a physical book, but it's like a lot of loose leaf papers that you could put in a 3-ring binder. I mean, technically you don't need it, but it will be very, very convenient for you. Because instead of you writing out every single thing, like trying to copy like the words that I say and the problems, the words will be printed up in the course pack. And all you have to do is just fill in certain areas as opposed to writing all of that other stuff. So as far as a traditional textbook, no. But you've already paid for the course pack and your course fee. So I would just go on and get it since I already paid for it.
Oh, okay. Because the one, do you know what because the one that that they sent me from the bookstore it's like for a 3-ring binder, and it's Math in Our World, a quantitative.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Is it by Becky and Mercer?
Yes, that's
okay.
it.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Thank you.
Okay. Ariana, did I answer your question when I answered Ms. Salazar? Okay, great. Okay. Now there's another thing. And I'm just saying this. I'm not saying that everyone can do it, but if you can, I would love for all of you all to sign in with your mic instead of with the headphones if you can, because you can mute the mic. But what makes it a little easier, like for instance, like you may have a question that'll be kind of hard to type. So you could easily chime in and say, okay, real quick, Mr. Gibson, this is my question. And then, mute yourself back. But you still will have access to the public chat as well. But see, with the headphones, you wouldn't have that option. So that's why I'm saying that if everyone signed in with a mic, you can mute yourself, and then we could, if you need to turn your mic on, you will have that option, and then you could freely speak. Now, when we're doing group work, it'll be kind of hard for you to work with your group and you don't have a mic. That would be kind of hard, but we'll see what we could do about that. All right, now, I guess my next thing is we're going to go to JetNet. And I'm so glad that all of you all know about JetNet. So this is JetNet because all of you got to the big blue button, so I know you all know about JetNet. Now, I don't know if you have navigated around JetNet or not, but we're going to do a little navigation here. Okay, now, you all know about signing in, going to your class, which is this class here. And you see I have the general announcements here. If you need your syllabus with number 1, you could just click on syllabus here. And it will come up. It will give you your syllabus. Okay, next, the Connect Math. If you click here, it would take you to the Connect Math website. Okay, and then the student resource page. You click here. Now with the student resources page, I'm doing it based upon exams. So here for exam 1, we should complete exam 1 within the first 3 weeks. So that'll be from May 18th to June 3rd. Now that covers 1-1 through 1-8. Then we have some lecture videos associated with them. So if you did miss class and for some reason the link to the big blue button does not work, this right here will give you videos of, I believe these videos are of me doing the problems that we're going to do in class using the course pack as well. Now, let's say you just wanted to see what the answers are without looking at the video. You can click here, like for 1-1, if you click here, it will give you a PowerPoint. But with this PowerPoint, it's actually in a PDF. It gives you the answers to the problems that we covered. All you have to do is match up the problem number with this PowerPoint, and then you can see if you did the problem correctly or not. All right, now, the big blue button. Since you all are here already, you really don't need to look at this video, but I just provided a video just in case. All right, now number 5, it says the best way to contact me is by email, by phone, remind, or during our big blue button sessions. To get responses within 24 hours, please contact me before 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. And then I just put a little bit about me here. I taught in Detroit Public Schools for 14 years, and I have been a math professor at Jackson College for the past 9 years. And as you all see the big blue button. Now, right now, there's only one assignment that I'm putting on JetNet, but I may change that come Wednesday, and I will let you know. But right now, the one assignment is the check-in assignments. When you come down here, you see check-in assignment 1. But you know what? I need to change that. Let me change this real quick. I want to put in the actual week, the dates for this week. So let me go ahead and put this in. Check-in assignment 1. Let me see. This is one. It's May 18th through May 22nd. Let's see. All right, so now we have this. It's week 1, May 18th, 2020 to May 22nd, 2020, the check-in assignment. So now, after we complete our lesson, and you could go right to JetNet, you'll click on this link, and it will take you to your check-in assignment. Now, this is your check-in assignment. Math 130 check-in for lesson 1-1, Jerome Gibson. Now, what is your name? You will type your first and last name here. What is the answer? It will give you the page number and the number that you need to type the answer for. So first you will go to page 2, 2A, page 4, 2A, page 4, number 3, and then page 6, number 9. Now, I do pick numbers from all over the place, so I'm just letting you all know because this is going to be a little practice a little later so you all can understand how things are going to go. Now, that took care of JetNet. Now we're going to go, well, before we go to Connect Math, I'm going to need a few of you to sign up for Remind right now because I want everyone on Remind. If you are not on Remind, I want you on there. So I'm going to give you a link that you all could go right to Remind and do it right now during class. So I think I'm going to make that a participation grade as well, because I have to make sure that everyone is signed in to Remind, and then also Connect Math. So let me go here and get the link for you all. Give me 1 second to make it a lot easier. Yeah, here we go. All right. I'm going to take a couple seconds. Those of you that are not in Remind, you just need to click on this link right here. It's under the chat. Click on that link and then sign up for Remind. So I give each one of you about 3 minutes to sign up for Remind so that we all can have this done. All right. So as everyone else is signing in, those of you that have already signed into Remind, if you have a question, please put it up for me. And I could be answering some of your questions while they are signing into Remind. So it looks as though no one has a question.
So are the questions for the check-in assignments from the course pack?
Yes, they are.
Okay, and if I can't get that until it's shipped, what do I do to answer those?
Oh, it's no problem. I'm going to show you that today, what you would do.
Okay.
All right. Now, some of you all may not be too crazy about the link. I also provided this here where you could text it. If you use this as the number to text to, and then the message, you would just put at MAT130I, and then send it, and then you can also sign up for Remind that way as well. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that everyone is on here. All right, there's 2 people that are still not on here. All right, thank you, Ms. Salazar. All right. Okay, good. Still missing 1 person. Just need you to go on and sign up, or if there's some trouble, let me know. Because I do send messages out via Remind as well. Now, I will tell you all this, and I'm not specifically just leaving it with this Remind app. If I'm asking a class to do something as a class and you do not do it, I actually will maybe have to drop you from the course as well for non-participation, because this class really heavily relies on all of these resources being used. used, and I can't use them if everyone does not sign up for them. So I need everyone to sign up for them. Okay. Still missing one person. Can you please sign up, or could you let me know what the issue is as to why you're not signing up? All right. Okay. The next thing I want to do is basically go over the Connect Math. Mr. Mask, is there any reason why you haven't signed up for Remind yet? Mr. Mask. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. You said you're on? Hold on. Oh, okay. It just came through. Okay, great. Thank you. All right, now everyone is on Remind, so I definitely will be sending this out to you. Now, here's a question for you. Without me having to sign. Hello? Oh, okay. I'm getting this this message saying that my audio wasn't working. So let me take a look. Because if everyone is on Connect Math, then I don't need to go over the process of signing up for Connect Math. Let me just take a quick look here. Let me see. Oh, okay. Like all of you are signed up for Connect Math, which is great. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I'm going to go into Connect Math and go over some of the assignments with you all so you all could see what you need to do. Okay, now, oh, you know what? It looks as though my second screen is not showing up. Okay, this is what I need to do. I need you all to stay on. I need to sign out and sign back in, and then maybe I will be able to show you my second screen. But just don't worry, I'll be right back.